What's going on, you guys? I'm here with a new video today, and today, you guys, we're back at it again. We hit Platinum 1, and you guys saw my post in the community tab. I'd be lying to you if I said that it was hard this time. It seems like it's gotten easier. I literally picked, I think, one of the best decks to play if you are just trying to get to Platinum 1. If you are literally just trying to get to Platinum 1 and then after that just do whatever the hell you want, this is honestly the deck, in my opinion, you should play. Should be no surprise, you guys. I played it in the XYZ Festival. Your boy is still playing Numeron, and I honestly believe, in my honest opinion, if you want to just blaze through ranked and just get to Platinum 1, if that's your goal, this is the deck for you. You guys can see right here, your boy's Plat 1. There's my ID if you guys want to, follow me. You can, come check me out over on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming more, streaming this. I'm really down to play you guys. So definitely just, add me and we'll definitely go from there. So yeah, links in the description. You guys know what to do. We'll get into it. Honestly, I don't have too much to say. I'll go into it for people who haven't played this deck before. This is honestly just such an easy deck to play. If you guys can see, I don't even have that many decks. Like, I literally don't have that many decks. I hit Plat 1 with pure Mech Knights. Now I've hit it with Numeron, and I'm working on Mech Knight Invoked as we speak, but come check me out on Twitch and we'll be building that deck together. But anyways, I will show you guys what I did with this deck. This deck is literally just pretty much the same as my last one. One thing I will say about it though is, since it was no longer in the XYZ Festival, I was able to change the extra deck, and believe me when I say that actually matters. So we'll get into it for those of you that are not familiar with this deck. But honestly, I'm pretty sure if you're ranking up, you've seen this deck one point or another. When your opponent tells you to go first, you guys already know. But we'll start with this, of course, triple Numeron wall. The fact that this saves you from dying is ridiculous. The fact that this can't be ashed or anything is crazy. Honestly, you just win so many games when you think you're gonna get OTK'd if you actually don't open that strong, and you literally just save yourself with this. This card's insane. I still feel you have to play Max C in every format in Master Duel. There's no reason not to. Max C is just honestly insane. You need it. You literally need it, because going up against Drytron, going up against any of these Wombo Combo, like the number 86 decks, the Rongo Bongo decks, you need this just to be able to try to draw outs to try and stop them. You also need Ash for the same reason. You need Ash to be able to stop Max C. I can't tell you how many times you're going to Ash Max C when just playing in rank, so it's super important that you have that. Still, the triple Planet Pathfinder, it just helps you get to Numeron Network. That's all you care about, is you just want to get to Numeron Network. Sometimes you can bait them out, like if you have this or Numeron Wall, you can normal summon this. Sometimes they'll ash it, and I can't tell you how many times it gets ashed, and then you're just free to play, so it's awesome. The main thing to focus on though is you do want to give your opponent a monster. The way you OTK them successfully is when they have a monster that's bigger than 1,000. So a lot of times you're just trying to clear boards. You guys already know we're going second, so we have to of course give them Lava Golem, or we can give them one of the Kaijus. I switched back to Gamecill. The reason being is I just have not been seeing the wind statue. I don't know if that's just me. In all the games I played to get to ranked, and honestly it wasn't a lot, because we just blazed through it so fast with this deck that I just felt Gamecill was better. It's weaker. You could just get over it in random situations, and I mean, it was perfectly fine. Like I said, Lava Golem is when they put up more than one negate, or just two monsters you need to get out of the way just so you can OTK them. The burn damage doesn't really come up, but it's a nice little added bonus if it were to come up. But that's it for the monsters. There wasn't really anything else. I couldn't think of any other real monster hand trap I wanted to play. I'm hoping that if we get a ban list, or if we get no new stuff added into the game, like we can change the hand traps up depending on what happens with that. But that's it for the monsters. Really low monster lineup, but it's honestly all you need, because you're just trying to OTK them. For the spells, the fact that you can play Duster, the Lightning Storms, and the Red Reboot all in one deck just makes it so that you can just literally destroy Eldritch. Eldritch is a very hard deck, I will admit. Skill Drain is a pain. Just having all these possible outs to it is amazing. So of course the one Duster, the one Terraforming, it's just another copy of the network. Triple Desires, unlike TCG, this card's still at 3 in this game, thankfully. You play this because if you notice, we play a lot of 3-ofs. Honestly, I've even thought of bumping a couple other cards up, but I felt like, I was fine with this number. Shout out to my brother, Jerry, for the number 42, you already know. Triple Desires though, I mean, it says draw 2, why would you not play it? And then this is the best card in the deck if it resolves. Keyword, if it resolves, or if you draw it. Honestly, this is literally draw 4. This is the most busted card in the deck. I still to this day do not know any card that says draw 4. And this card is absolutely ridiculous. You can just summon your 4 gates, draw 4, and even if you don't OTK your opponent, because sometimes they will make you go first, just having the 4 gates, draw 4, and then making one of these guys is just insane. So yeah, easily one of the best cards if you could resolve it. Triple Lightning Storm, versatile with front row and back row. Triple copies of the Calling, the reason why you play 3, we play 3 desires. You know, you just want maximum consistency. You banish 1 copy or whatever, as long as you have a copy in the deck, or even if you hard draw the card, you can still activate it. Of course, the heart and soul of the deck, the Numeron network. Smart players know to get rid of this card. It could be a pain if they do, but you know, we prepare for that, so that's why, you know, just max out on everything. And then this is the MVP. I don't care what anyone says, this is the sackiest card in the deck. This is without a doubt the most stupid card in this entire deck. Triple limiter removal. When you literally go second, your opponent has nothing on the board and it happens. Sometimes you'll be playing the mirror match, you can summon the 4 gates, damage step, activate this, and that's game. Like, it's just game, and it's game. It's like ridiculous. So yeah, limiter removal is absolutely bonkers. I would definitely not play the deck without it. Triple copies of Forbidden Droplet. This, you just need this to break every board. That's self-explanatory. Triple imperm, just more hand traps. Play 9. This also meets the trap requirement. If you guys are used to the missions that you have every day, having activated trap cards a little hard in this deck because we only play 4, but imperm is nice, especially since we are going second. This gives us versatility, and also can be really good drawing it as our 6th card. And then of course reboot because of all the trap cards. So that's main deck, 42 cards. Extra deck, 2 of each gate. I went from, in the XYZ festival, of course I maxed out on all of them because all you could do is play XYZs, but in a regular Numeron deck, if you were to play it in the TCG or in here, you just need 2 of each gate, so that's just standard. And then they still play the 1 gate Sunya. It didn't come up as much as it did in the XYZ festival, but the ability to close out a game with this card is pretty insane. Now onto the stuff that was added though, so you can decide what Link 2 you want to make. I've seen some people play Halky Fibrax or Needle Fiber. I just chose to go with like the Nightmares. Honestly, this didn't really come up, but you could just theoretically, you know, go Hulk into a tuner, and then you could link up into Unicorn as well. Like, these do come up in random situations where like you'll want to spin a card, spin the Unicorn back to the deck so you can resolve network. It's a very niche interaction that randomly comes up, but when it does, you know, you can still OTK your opponent. But the MVPs of these last 4, so we got the Mega Clops. This is just ridiculous. Like, when you can't OTK them, you just, if you know what deck you're playing against, you can make this, and it's not affected by other monsters except XYZ monsters. Can't be destroyed by battle except with an XYZ monsters, so it's pretty huge. It's 4,000. It's hard for them to beat over. Of course, we're playing Crusadia Avermax. Again, this card solves causes a lot of problems for your opponent, and if they do clear it, you get a free spin. And then going first, this is the best card. Just making an Appaloosa going first is ridiculous. Like, you can just make a 4 material Appaloosa. If you've drawn 4 off of Memories of Hope and then had this, when they force you to go first, you're just really in the driver's seat of that game, because then you draw hand traps and just droplets, and you could just negate everything and then just, you know, do what you need to do. And this was the last edition, the Underworld Goddess. Into a board going second, you could literally just summon something like a Pathfinder and then just link into this, and it's absolutely crazy. It hasn't come up yet, but it's definitely something that I want to have in there, because in testing it definitely does come up. But that's it, you guys. I don't want to take any more of your time. Numeron is absolutely ridiculous. If you're grinding to Plat 1, just play this deck. This is just my honest opinion. Play this deck, play my Mech Knight deck. Either of those 2 decks will definitely bring you success and get you to Plat 1, and hopefully they add the other levels so we can go beyond Plat 1, because I guarantee playing a deck like this or playing a deck like Mech Knight, you'll definitely get there as well. But that's everything for today, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did. Have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.